This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, my NBA heads, I got two videos for y'all today. On to the first one. We're going to talk about LeBron James and how LeBron James is doing basically two people dirty in this scenario. Matter of fact, three people dirty in this scenario. Let me say that again. LeBron James is doing three people dirty in this scenario. See, folks don't understand. LeBron James is going to relegate Anthony Davis into a Chris Bosh 2.0. Let me say that again. LeBron James is going to relegate Anthony Davis into a Chris Bosh 2.0. What folks don't understand is when LeBron James the other day was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the crown. They've been playing around with the crown for a few years. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been taking the crown serious. I know he's not taking shots at Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant got finals MVPs back to back. He did a crooked little 35 to 40 foot 3-point shot in your damn face, LeBron. So you can't be talking about Kevin Durant. And I know you can't be talking about Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard won the finals MVP on a team where really he was the only superstar. So when you say they playing around with the crown, what the fuck are you talking about? See, what LeBron is not cognizant of is this. The legacy is officially over. The cachet is officially done. Let me say that again. The legacy is officially over. And the cachet is officially done. That's what he doesn't get. He's an over-the-hill player. Shout outs to Ticket TV because he sees what I see. LeBron James is not the same durable machine that he once was. I don't care what anybody tell me. Oh, he faked the injury. No, he was injured. LeBron James was injured. His injury may not be to the level of what they made it out to be, right? But he was injured nevertheless. He's not the same durable machine he once was. LeBron James has been pedestrian on the defensive end for the last 7 years or plus. LeBron James does not have the same lift that he once had. Folks need to be cognizant and mindful of that. And not only that, LeBron James is also a player that people need to be cognizant of the fact that he no longer has the blow-by ability he once had. Because LeBron James never had the greatest ball handlers. Passing ability and ball handling ability are two different things. Let me say it again. Passing ability and ball handling ability are two different things. LeBron James never had great ball handling ability. He was doing this push-off shit from the time he got into the league because he don't want guys ripping him up. But here's the other thing that you guys don't understand. LeBron James may be a great passer, but his ball handling ability has been suspect as fuck. It's not the greatest. And folks need to be mindful of that. They need to be cognizant of that. And folks need to understand that LeBron James is not what they have him cracked up to be. That's the truth of the fact of the matter, folks. Now, here's the facts. LeBron James, and I want people to let this marinate in the corpus callosum and marinate in the cerebellum. LeBron James is a player who is a Class A narcissist. Let me say it again, a Class A narcissist. When someone has Class A narcissism tendencies, they tend to have this thing in their mindset where they feel like their shit don't stink. Basically, their proverbial shit don't stink. You can't tell them otherwise. His LBJ brigade, his LBJ apologists, and his LBJ stance has fallen for this rhetoric or love rhetoric. That's why they have his back to the T. He has his goons in the media. The worst is Brian Windhorst, Shannon Sharp, Chris Broussard, Stephen A. Smith, Nick Wrong, or aka Nick Wright, Ryan Hollins, Shannon Sharp. The list goes on and on and on, man, about the goons that this guy has in the media that's going to have his back. There's plenty of times where Jalen Rose, because he feels slapped to the mouth or he feels certain types of way about the way Kobe did his ass, he get on the LeBron James bandwagon too, right? So here's the thing, folks. LeBron James is not going to let Kyle Kuzma go off. LeBron James is going to sit there and suffocate this boy. Kyle Kuzma is a player that really has a lot of upside. When you look at him, he's talented. He can do a lot of things on the floor. Now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Folks like my boy Ticket TV are sitting there saying, well, Kyle Kuzma is going to get his baskets on his own volition, right? He's going to get off on his own. I understand what you're saying there. But here's the problem. Kyle Kuzma last year was suffocated by LeBron James. We have these facts. We can't ignore that. LeBron James didn't let him go off the way that he was supposed to. Because last year, Kyle Kuzma should average at least 25 points per game. This year should be his explosion year. He should average anywhere between 25 to 30 points. Because we see that he has that scoring output in him. We see that he has that ability. See, if LeBron James was smart, he would bring down his scoring, right? Anywhere between 19 to 23 points per game and really focus on high assist ratio. Try to get 10 plus assists because you have Anthony Davis, you have DeMarcus Cousins, and you have Kyle Kuzma. There's no need for you to be doing workhorse thing. But here's the thing with LeBron James. He's going to go against that because he's a class A narcissist. And he has to prove to everyone, like he made in that statement, oh, I'm coming to ether these cats. You know, they've been playing around with the crown. LeBron James is basically going to go out there and try to show everyone that he is, quote unquote, the best player that he once was. Which to me, he hasn't been the best player for at least 4 or 5 years. You can easily give that to Kevin Durant. And there's an argument you can make that Kawhi Leonard took it the last year. But before that, 3 to 4 years before that, easily, handily was Kevin Durant's league. But here's the point. LeBron James is going to average this year, because he's going to be on a mission, try to average anywhere between 28 to 30 points per game, anywhere between 6 to 8 assists, 6 to 8 rebounds. So where does that leave Kyle Kuzma in the equation? Where does that leave, Anthony Davis, aka Chris Bosh 2.0 into the equation? Where does that leave DeMarcus Cousins? Because if LeBron is putting up those stats, there's only so much basketball that could go around, folks. So you guys got to see the cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling that I'm giving here. Remember, I'm the ultimate truth-teller. I'm giving you guys the most commonest sense, and I'm stating the most obvious. It's right in front of you guys. LeBron James is not taking no backseat to anyone. And you know how I know this is clear? Because in the offseason, he was pitching this nonsense, even from the All-Star break before that he was telling these guys, who clearly are leagues and shoulders above him at this point, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's only at 60% of his NBA output and abilities, right? He said that when he got the MVP award, right? Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard, guys who have been playing at a higher efficiency and a higher level than LeBron James. These guys clearly are better than LeBron James. And there's an argument that you can make about Stephen Curry, right? Here's the thing. He told those guys, those 3 guys, it'll be your team in 2 years. And these guys were playing better than him. So imagine anybody else. Anthony Davis is anywhere near those 3 guys? Come on, folks. You guys got to see this. If LeBron can have the audacity to talk to those 3 guys in that manner, right? How do you think he's going to feel about anybody that's lesser than those 3 guys? Come on, folks. Use your brain here. This is not Albert Einstein, theory of relativity here. You know what I'm saying? This is not basically, E equals, the square root of whatever, or E equals MC squared. It's none of this shit, man. It's really just looking at the obvious. And the obvious facts is this. LeBron James is going to try to take over the team. He's not going to be second fiddle to no one. So I can't see where Kyle Kuzma is going to develop and going to mature out of this situation, and he's really going to have an explosion year. I can't see how Anthony Davis is really going to get those numbers he wants. I can't see how DeMarcus Cousins is really going to go off. Now let's talk about Carmelo Anthony, because I'm going to give him a little bit of time here. LeBron James, if this is your boy, right, and you are the ultimate player of the Banana Boat crew, why don't you let him play for the team? Why can't he get a spot on the Lakers? Come on, folks. You guys have to see this. Because LeBron James already saw what happened between Melo and Chris Paul. He wants no parts of Melo, man. Melo's not going to take no backseat. Melo's just talking good right now so that he can get on the NBA squad, NBA roster. The second the going gets tough, and the second things get crazy, Melo's going to revert back to what he knows. Being a hero ball player, ISO ball player, that's all he knows. Melo's going to think that he's still got something to prove to you guys, that he's elite. So he's going to get so caught up in that mindset that he's not going to play the way that he's supposed to. And this is why I don't believe LeBron James even believes in his own boy. And I don't think he's going to say, hey, come play for the Lakers. Because LeBron James is a Class A narcissist. It's about him and himself only. And that's the truth of the fact of the matter. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.